Have you ever pondered the question, what can't Satan, the adversary in Christian scripture, do? It's an intriguing thought, isn't it? Today we're going to delve into this idea, exploring the limitations of Satan according to various interpretations of Christian scripture. Firstly, Satan cannot overcome God's sovereignty. Scripture paints a picture of God's sovereignty as absolute and unshakable. No matter how crafty or cunning Satan may be, he cannot overthrow or overpower God's ultimate authority and plan. This is clearly stated in the book of Job, where it says, "I know that you can do all things, no purpose of yours can be thwarted." Secondly, Satan does not have the ability to read minds or know the future. Despite often being portrayed as shrewd and deceptive, nowhere in Scripture is Satan granted the power of omniscience. Only God holds this power, knowing all things, including the hearts of men and the future. Thirdly, Satan cannot be everywhere at once. Unlike God, who is omnipresent, Satan, as a created being, moves from place to place. This limitation is implied in verses from the books of Job and Peter, contrasting starkly with the omnipresence of God. The fourth limitation of Satan is his inability to force humans to sin. While he can and does tempt, the ultimate choice to give in to sin lies with the individual. Human beings possess free will and have the ability to resist temptation with God's help. This is clearly stated in the book of James. "Submit yourselves then to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you." Finally, Satan cannot defeat the power of Christ. The New Testament asserts that the redemptive work of Christ, his death and resurrection, have defeated the powers of sin and death, a victory that Satan cannot undo. In summary, these 5 limitations, the inability to overcome God's sovereignty, read minds or know the future, be omnipresent, force humans to sin, and defeat the power of Christ, underscore the Christian belief in God's ultimate power and authority. They serve as a reminder that despite Satan's attempts to deceive and destroy, God's sovereignty, omniscience, omnipresence, and redemptive power through Christ remain unconquerable. However, it's crucial to note that interpretations of these aspects can vary among different Christian traditions and theological perspectives.